Hello everyone, Evasion here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I have some Subtlety Rogue Holy Paladin, around 1900 to 2k MMR, and over the course of this weekend, I definitely filled in the holes on my character's gear. I'm around 191 item level now, and during these games, I'm anywhere from 177 to about, 191 item level. These are just going to be a few games, I guess, that we had that were, kind of good. And this comp is not as... Okay, this comp was never good in the first place, let's be honest. But this comp's probably, I'd say, middle tier. You can play this. It's not too bad. But I'd say you're probably better off playing a lot of double DPS options. Or playing with a Discipline Priest or a rshaman even. Which we haven't really run into. We haven't run into any sub-rogue healer except for a Discipline Priest. And one other mirror, but it was... I think it was by accident. But anyway, without further ado, hopefully you guys will enjoy these clips. And as always, please be sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe for more, and we'll be back with some more content as well. I also got my Warlock to around, I got it over 1800 for the weapon increase or something, so I might upload some of those games too, of a few of the 2-shots and stuff like that.
Got you?
Okay, I shouldn't have cloaked, but did. Polyed. Plenty mage. Damage trinket.
Dodge mage block.
Lee. Pissed. He got a really good play on me, but didn't quite matter. Do you like that sap? Was that good?
That mage had a really bad day. Nice damage, Lee. Thank you, Lee.
Thank you, Lee.
In this game here, I think I'm actually going to talk about what's going on. I can't believe we completely shut down this Convoke and he still got off. He got a Star Surge, a Wrath, and then trinketed for one actual Star Surge. And it was enough to, kind of trick my Hpally into dying. And,
double Star
yeah, so
Surge.
we're stuck in this 1v1 situation now. We managed to kill the Rogue, who was a Night Fae, and we had to kill the Seed. Barely got it off. If the Eviscerate didn't crit, we would have not gotten to this point. And at this point, basically, I'm just looking for... I'm trying to bait out bark skin and stuff like that and just get continuous goes on this guy. You'll see he actually wastes thorns preemptively here because he expected me to open. But the reason I didn't open is because DRs didn't line up off sap, which is a little bit of a mistake on my part. But we kind of just had to go with the sap because I believe there's a Moonfire on me before that. So we're back on the pillar. We're looking for good opportunities. We're waiting for more cooldowns to come back. Because the more cooldowns you have as a rogue, the more likely you are going to win. And because you have so many more cooldowns than other people, it's just nice. If you can increase your advantage, there's no reason not to. And he has no trinket. So we're just kind of looking for... we're looking for a clean opportunity. We got his next thorns out of the way. And this just goes on for... It goes on for quite a while. It took me a few minutes to get this guy in a spot where he was going to lose. And I think the couple times this guy pressed Typhoon, they actually came through... there's small gaps in my stun lock and he was able to somehow get Typhoon off, like camera flip and use Typhoon on me. I don't know, it's pretty unreal. But yeah, we get the cheap shot here, get some burst rotation out onto him. Kidney right there's the Typhoon I was talking about. I stepped to get back onto him, and right here he's pretty much out of options. I can just run him down. The reason why this was pretty easy to win, even though he did really good honestly for being a Moonkin, is because he has Heart of the Wild instead of having Bash. He doesn't really have an area of time where I'm going to be actually stuck and he can kill me. He needs to literally kind of just tank me down like a Wrestle Druid. And I honestly don't even know if that's possible in the current state of the game. Definitely hard to deal with Sub-Rogue as balance, but he did pretty good. Here we're up against a Ellie and a Fire Mage. And these guys actually do a pretty good job of surviving. Right here we're going to get a kidney shot out onto the Shaman, and we got the Mage CC'd. We're going to follow it up with something else. We're trying to ideally kill the Shaman here, but if we bait out everything from the Mage, we're going to swap to him. And yeah, so we whack routing here and we get the Hodge because of it, which is really good. We get their first lasso of the game and we're not really in too much trouble. But they, the game pace is pretty fast, so they do get some cooldowns out of us. We sack there and we are now just looking to wait for DRs so we can go in again. They're trying to kite away from the pillar because they don't want to be here, so they get LOS and stuff like that. My Hpally's chasing down the Shaman for some more damage, which is really good. We got a full sap onto the Mage. And Right here, I got a kidney shot onto the shaman. We get his trinket, so now we have both trinkets, and we still have our blind. So we're going to be able to set up a CC chain and hopefully kill shaman, so we thought. So we get the blind here on the mage, but the mage goes for a block on it. So mage has no stun DRs, so I decided to blow everything I have left and put out a stun lock on him to kill this guy. And my paladin does a really good job of landing a repentance onto the shaman here, so that he can't help. And this guy's stuck. He's running around with his head cut off. He's burning out. He doesn't know what to do. And oh, look at that. He's a Night Fae. Kill the pod. I got the weak aura, so I can actually see those things because I'm blind as shit. It's impossible to target these things. And yeah, so if we get him, he goes down, and that's going to be the game. That's going to be the last game for this video. It's a little bit of a shorter video. I just wanted to put up some clips for you guys. I've been having a lot of fun this weekend just playing Shadowlands and trying to gear up my characters. Mostly just working on my rogue to catch it up, and my warlock is actually equivalent item level around 190. So yeah, here's my character. The gear updated 191, not too bad so far. We got really lucky from the 4 mythic quests this week to get a heroic raid piece. I have not actually done the heroic raid, so it's pretty nice to be able to get something like this. I'm using the Shadow Dust Jerkin for legendary. I don't think it's necessarily the best legendary, but the amount of ways you can use this item, I could not sum up right now. I could make a video talking about it. But there's so many ways to use this. It's just kind of fun to have. And anyway, we're going to talk about the talents. I've been playing the same build, honestly. I started off trying out some different stuff. I even played the PvE talents for a bit. And it's very good into some comps, but you never want to don't even ever think about trying this unless you're against a comp that has way inferior control to sub. If you're competing for control and you're just losing on control now because of it, it really sucks. So the regular build's been doing pretty good for me. Feels bad that we have to play something that's nerfed in PvP versus the other options because of just kind of how our talent tree plays out. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe for more, and we will see you guys in the next one.